Today I bought the fairphone because my Huawei, I had the Huawei P10. It started giving me issues, and with the power button, and it will shut down. So I have it right now, and it's completely in pieces because I was trying to fix it and do some things. I might end up fixing it just so I can get my data out, hopefully by God's grace. Just to get my data and then transfer it, hopefully to this Fairphone. Now, I did a lot of research regarding getting the Fairphone 5. I'm in the US, but there's nowhere in the US that sells this. And the Fairphone 4, you can buy it like a US version. But if you want to get the 5, you have to get it from some other countries because for some reason Fairphone 5 cannot be in the US, and I wonder why. Because it's supposed to offer a lot of things that most people want in a phone. Now, the packaging of this is just, I don't know. Like, let me see here. I'll turn this down to show you guys a little bit more. The packaging is simple, but I hope like I will have more in here, maybe like a cable or something. Like this packaging is just not exciting. I wouldn't even know if I would say this is a fair packaging for a phone. This phone cost me a total of $925 with tax because I got this off of eBay from a different a seller from a different country. But it did get here pretty quick. It got here in less than 2 to 3 days after ordering it internationally by FedEx. Now, like I said, the packaging of this doesn't even seem fair to me. But let's focus more on what's in on the inside, right? So let's open this. You just have to cut this, all right, and then there it is. Design for you, made fair. And then we have all these things that are written here: long time software support, fair and recycled material, extended warranty, fair working condition, climate cautious, easy to repair. So these are what this phone is sold on. These things that you pretty much see here. That's what sells this phone. It's not the appearance. It's not the things that the accessories that you should get in here. Let me just bring this out. Is this it? We'll see if there's any other thing in here in a minute. Let me just put it up there. Let's see. Or can I slide this out? I bought a case for the phone already. I got the see-through case one. I like that. I just don't like all these blue things that you see in the back. It looks like stickers to me. As you guys know, this is supposed to be easy to repair. People like to pop the back out. They have the thing on the side here. A couple of people have complained that popping it out and putting it back in is a little bit annoying. So we're just going through. I hope I have not just mistakenly turned it on. I'm not even sure if the battery is charged. So it's plasticky back. There it is, and you can take the battery out. Now, one of the things that made me want to get this phone over any other phone that's out there that's fancy and that's less expensive and that has more to offer is being able to remove this battery and replace it. Because on my Huawei that I had issue with, I was having issues always having to open the whole phone to get the battery out. Show you guys what we're talking about here. This is the Huawei, and this is how most phones are, including your iPhones. You have to dive deep in there, and the battery is buried all the way in the back. I did not want that. I want to be able, like back in the day, when we used to just open up the phone and you can pull the battery right out. and replace it if there's an issue. So I missed those days and I was looking for a phone that offered the same thing but in a more upgraded form. And this phone, of course, you have 5 years of warranty, 8 years of software updates. So to 2031, you're gonna be getting update for this phone. There wouldn't be any security issues whatsoever. And I actually like the way that it looks. It looks slick, it looks nice. Of course, they have the power button here that also has a fingerprint. One of my biggest issue that almost made me not buy this phone was the lack of a headphone jack. I don't think that's fair. So if we're talking about fair here with Fairphone, that was not a fair thing to do, to take off the headphone jack. This phone is already not IP66 or whatever. It's like IP54, I believe. I don't think it's completely waterproof. So there's no reason for them to not put the headphone jack. To be fair, I hope that in the future that Fairphone they can actually find a way to actually add the headphones on this. Since everything can be easily taken out, they should be able to add things to this phone. Like, okay, now we have added headphones. All you have to do is replace this area and you can add, maybe a different jack or something. I think it will be really great. But so far, with the way that the phone looks, I do like it. I like the way that the camera is shaped in the back. I like everything that it offers, especially with the warranty is important to me. This is a phone that's mainly gonna handle all my sensitive stuff, like going on the web sometimes. There's some things that I do that I need the phone to be able to last a long time. My phones, I do use them for a very long time. I'm not buying new phones every other year. That's not me. Even though there's a lot of companies that keep releasing phone every year, I don't buy phones every year. That's why my Huawei, I think I had it for 5+ years until he gave up on me. I wouldn't have bought any other Android if he did not give up on me. So I'm hoping that this, it feels solid. It feels pretty good. This side is like metal. I hope that there won't be any issue with the power button because that's when people experience a lot of issue. I bought a case for this, like a rugged case that should be able to protect this thing on the long term. Let's see if it comes with anything else. So inside this box, what's behind there? Oh, what's this? Getting started. Are these just papers? That's it? No charging cable or whatsoever. Health, safety. Okay, I guess these guys are big on safety and all this. Okay, so it shows you how to put your SIM card, how to open it up, user manual, how to power it on, fingerprint. It shows USB thing here, but there's no USB cable. I don't think that's fair, just to be fair, to Fairphone. I don't think that's fair not to add a USB cable or whatnot. What if I don't have a USB Type-C cable for this phone? I guess they think that most people have a USB Type-C, which I do, but then again, I think it's just something to include. To be fair, because the whole idea here is for this phone to be a fair, out of the box, everything is fair for use. So not having any USB charger or something, I don't consider that to be fair, especially for the price of this thing. And also the headphone jack, I still don't consider that to be fair because I think they did that on purpose. They actually pulled a Apple move on that part because they have Bluetooth, their own Bluetooth headphone jack. So I understand why they took that out because that's the only thing that I really don't like besides them not having any type of accessories that comes with this phone. Now, if they had included the Bluetooth earphones on here, that would have been really, really fair for the price. That would have made sense since they decided not to put the headphone jack, which everybody should have. You should always have a headphone in your house to listen to your music. So the fact that they took it out, that means they should put a Bluetooth headphones on here, like Apple used to do with their some of their, you know, their phones. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I guess I will be sharing my experience using this phone and telling you guys these things are kind of hard to close. If you see this, you always have to make sure that you go all around and pinch that plastic all the way close. Right? Wait. Is it still? It's not closed all the way. There's still one more. Yeah. Yeah, so closing this phone is kind of weird because some area do not snap in like like it should. You can already see that I'm trying to snap this one in. Okay, now it just snapped in. You have to open up the other area so everything can be in there. I might get myself an extra battery, just have it on the side. Um, you know, just sometimes if I'm using this battery, because it's good to kind of swap batteries every once in a while uh, for things like this, depending on how much you use it. So that other battery can give it a break. It helps the battery to last longer for your phone. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be doing updates regarding these phones over the years, from using it, case I have on it. I might get their Bluetooth headphones since they have since they pretty much put us into buying it, because the reason why they don't add this thing is because of environment friendly and all that, you know. But okay. If you have questions, like I said, feel free to ask.